Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Raysong, and we are back with our Sims Medieval playthrough. Today's quest is War Games. The age-old tradition of sanctioned military contest had arrived in Songville. It was a time of great excitement and rejoicing. Representatives traveled across the land to gather in the spirit of friendly competition and diplomacy. As host of the tourney, expectations for glorious triumph were high. Who will be crowned the victor and the greatest champion in the land? So we only have one option, which is for the knight. It was the duty as protector of the people and leader of the military to don the mantle of Songville's champion. Prowess in battle is second only to honorable conduct within the games. Could a noble victory be achieved despite the rising intrigue and fierce competition? And apparently a legendary trait is available in this quest. So we're going to use Dame Viviana. And here we go. Dame Viviana adjusted her armor and checked her trusty sword again. Leading Songville's security meant being ever prepared for action. The castle had requested Dame Viviana's presence, but she little suspected that Lady Gianna was preparing a very different test of her martial skills. So we have to go to the castle. Where is she going? Pay homage by kneeling before the throne. Well, see, I would, but the monarch isn't sitting on the throne, so that doesn't do me any good. We're here. Let's make some grub. But we're gonna have her go home. Because I mean the queen isn't sitting at her throne anyway, and she's tired, and it's like 10:30 at night. So we're just gonna sleep. Deal with it in the morning, but hopefully the queen is actually at her throne. breakfast. Okay. I guess we're just gonna nap. Just because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and no one is awake. Request an audience and then maybe we can get her to come up here. Man. I wish I could just like what is she doing up there? Okay. There we go. That took so much time. Jeez. All right, finally. I am hosting a tournament of games here in Songville with representatives arriving from all over the world. As the host nation, we are expected to field a worthy champion. You are to enter the contest, and I expect you to be victorious. Please see my advisor for details. So you have to inspect the training yard and get additional details from the advisor. There is much I need to do to prepare for this tournament, the knight noted soberly. The training yard should be ready for use. I'll need to instruct a suitable replacement while I'm occupied with the games. My gear needs tending. I'll need to find a capable squire, and if there's time, a few extra sparring sessions couldn't hurt. So take measure of Squire Kevin. You there, lad. I suppose you're my new squire, knowing your way around the combat arena, do you? Good at taking orders? No need to answer. We'll find out soon enough. So we have to train the squire for an hour. Maybe by sparring? Did that count? No? The boy listens well, and he has a spring to his step. Not bad. While he collects my kit, I can focus on my remaining duties. Let's go talk to the advisor. Lady Janet will be providing arrangements for the games. I will send a missive letting you know when they're available to collect from the village shop. Also, as a champion of Songville, you are to participate in the welcoming ceremony when our foreign guests arrive. So let's go here to pay our taxes. And let's go home for a bit. Where's that squire? It's been nearly 2 hours since I guess him off. I guess it's up to me to go find him. Alright, so where is... There he is. Noticed several new arrivals about town, no doubt for the upcoming tourney. As our champion, I thought you'd like to welcome our guests, perhaps size up the competition. We're gonna train... Who is our squire? Provide gracious welcome. Hoping I could call them over, but I can't, so we'll just focus on these. What? And then I have to ask him about the delay. So I've welcomed all of them. Now we have to go talk to the squire. Dame Viviana recognized her wayward squire engaged in a conversation with the finely dressed stranger. Approaching slowly, Dame Viviana just caught the end of the discussion. You shall be rewarded for your assistance. If you do me this favor, there may be a place for you in my crew when I win this peasant's festival. But we must be discreet about this. I can count on you, can't I? Yes? Explanation from him. Dame Viviana wasted no time. It was a simple errand, Squire Kevin. What are you doing talking to that shady character? Shamefaced, Squire Kevin proceeded to respond, but was interrupted by the gaudy gentleman himself. Actually, the name is Count Henrius Alred of Tredeny. You must be Songville's mighty champion, yes? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have bothered trying to hire your simple-minded sidekick as my informant. We can challenge him to a duel of honor in the games, or we can tear him apart right now. Challenge him to a duel in the games. Be careful what you wish for, Dame Viviana, for you have made an enemy this day. Look for me in the tournament. I'll be the one standing above you, accepting the thunderous cheers as they lay the winner's laurels across my shoulders. Collect battle kit from the squire. I'll take my kit now. Don't worry, Squire Kevin. My guess is that fool's tongue is quicker than his sword. While I attend to my gear with this kit, you can see if the royal advisor, Theralis, needs anything of me before the games begin. So, I mean, we do technically still have to train him, but given the time, we're going to go home, eat and sleep. A restless sleep quickly devolved into a parade of monstrosities, horrific visions, all slavering over the prone and helpless Dame Viviana. No matter which way she turned, the horrors pressed ever closer. We can confront the horrors. Dame Viviana saw little choice but to challenge the wicked phantasms head on, or we can run. Terror filled Dame Viviana's heart. Her only chance to survive was to run far away. We're going to confront the horrors because that's kind of like a nightly thing to do. Swallowing her fear, Dame Viviana bravely stood before the encroaching apparitions and yelled in defiance. As dark claws slashed out at her, Viviana managed to dance away and countered with renewed vigor and hope. Suddenly the nightmares began to melt back into the shadows, awed by the display of courage, until nothing stood before the victorious dreamer. Deep down, Viviana knew she was really still asleep somewhere, but no matter. Within the context of the dream, the victory was very real. Oh, good. There is no one to train. What are you talking about? There, we can finally train him. After an hour of grueling instruction, Squire Kevin set down the practice sword, panting with exertion. Dame Viviana granted him a moment of well-earned rest before quickly drawing her own blade and pointing at the discarded weapon. Arm yourself, lad. We're not done yet. You did well matched up against a post, but I'll need more out of you if you are to be my second in the tourney. Have at you. So we need to spar with him, we have to feed the beast, and we have to hunt in the forest. So let's spar. A royal carrier pigeon hovered overhead, an embossed scroll gripped in its talons. Relieving the bird of its burden, Dame Viviana unrolled the parcel and read, Dame Viviana, the new tournament equipment commissioned by the throne has been delivered to the village shop. Present this script and the coin for its delivery fee, and the gear is yours. I'll trust you'll wear it with pride. So we'll have to go pick that up. Who will collect the gear? I should pick up the tourney gear personally, or I'll send Squire to collect. I'll pick it up personally, but before we do that, I need to go feed the beast. And let's go hunt. Viviana snuck up on an unsuspecting boar, drinking in a scream. With a perfect stroke, its head was sent flying into the water in a fountain of blood. Viviana stuck her hand into the carcass and grabbed 2 globs of beautiful boar meat. Alright then, let's go home. Okay, so she's eaten. Now we need to go to the village shops. As Dame Viviana entered the village shop, she immediately noticed a gleaming suit of armor in the corner of the showroom. Surely this was Lady Gianna's gift for the games. Defense 5, weight 7. Defense 2, weight 2. Defense 4. Defense 5, weight 6. Okay, so that is what I need. Okay, so now she needs to equip this and equip this and sharpen her sword. Oh, I had to pick up the royal longsword. Boo. Okay. Wet blade in preparation for combat. Okay. I guess let's go home. Request tournament schedule. So instead of going home, let's go get that schedule instead. Hail Dame Viviana, ready to claim the winner's laurels? Your fight with Count Hernosh, I don't know, of Tridony begins in an hour's time. May the Watcher see you well. Alright, so await the start of the tourney. You know what? We're gonna await the start of the tourney. Sleeping. Let's get some rest. So we have to duel him. Challenge to duel. Dame Viviana sheathed her blade and gazed down at the unconscious Count Hercules of Tridony. The pounding of the blood in her ears began to quiet. and was gradually replaced by the cheering of the crowd. Scanning the jubilant audience. Oh my gosh, I can't read today. Dame Viviana caught a brief approving nod from the queen. The knight was on her way to total victory. Ask the town crier what to do next. An excellent show. Lady Gina asked that I direct you to the gathering in the reception hall now. Enjoy the rest. Your next challenge comes soon. Okay, enjoy a hearty portion of flatbread. Enjoy ale from the cask. And we'll bestow favor on the maiden person. Flatbread. Going to bestow favor. Okay, let's make another flatbread because it didn't register that I ate the flatbread. There we go. Now it got it. Well played, Dame Viviana. I expect great things from the champion. So far, you have not disappointed. The games are about to resume, and your next challenger will not fall so easily. I'll be cheering for your victory. Well, we're gonna go home first. Because we need sleep. Okay, we have to guard the forest entrance and discuss foreign affairs with the territory leader. So let's go do that first. Because the more focus, the more focus she has for a battle, the better. And let's go. Guard the forest entrance. Dame Viviana saw a traveling merchant lying along the mountain path. He appeared to be injured in some way and in need of assistance. As Viviana approached, the merchant weakly reached towards her and mouthed the word help. The pitiful merchant was clearly in need of medical attention. A few stores from Viviana's pack would do the trick. It wouldn't cost more than a few gold simoleons to replace. Or the merchant was clearly hapless and probably near death. Why waste good supplies on someone who was doomed? And more importantly, why pass up free goods that would probably just have to be salvaged? By the next traveler anyway. Viviana could leave the merchant for dead and take anything of value. We are clearly going to help. The merchant could not be saved and passed into the arms of the Watcher. Before dying, he whispered a secret location where he kept his life savings. It was nearby, and Viviana was able to find it. Viviana was making her way along an unknown forest path when she came upon an effervescent spring, smelling slightly of sulfur. Fanciful childhood tales of secret healing springs danced in her head. Let's take a drink. So we got a bunch of buffs. So that's good. Now we're going to go to our next location. And wait for the second round to start. Okay, so I have to duel her. Alright, so we won that one. A great roar erupted from the crowd as Guru Patricia fell before Dame Viviana's onslaught. Panting with exhaustion, but standing tall, Dame Viviana offered a hand to her dazed opponent. After helping Guru Patricia carefully to her feet, the knight turned to the jubilant crowd and received their ovation. A beaming Lady Diana pressed a bulging pouch of coins into her champion's hand and proclaimed Dame Viviana the first place victor. Alright, so we finished it. Embodying the spirit and resolve of Songville, Dame Viviana took up the challenge and entered into the highly anticipated War Games tournament. The competition would prove to be quite fierce, and in the end, actually, you know what? Does it really matter who won and who lost? Everyone involved had a lot of fun, and they learned a little something about being a good sport along the way. Everyone except for that foppish fencer. That guy was a jerk. There we go. So that is the end of this episode. Don't forget that I post my videos every single day. Please like and subscribe, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. TTFN!